Welcome to another AutoQuote training video. This video will go through the AQConnect app and how it works in sync with AutoQuote. AQConnect enables AutoQuote software users to efficiently load images to new and existing estimates from any location at any time. In addition, tradesmen are able to clock labour times against any job in progress. The main features of AQConnect is its integration, images and the time clock. The integration of AQConnect and AutoQuote allows the user to view open jobs and estimates directly in the app. The built-in camera is used to add images to open jobs and estimates directly to AutoQuote from anywhere. The time clock is used to clock labour times against each job from your mobile device. Let's start with the setup of AutoQuote and AQConnect. Each user will need to be entered in as a tradesman. If you currently use the time clock, you'll be familiar with the different options in this setup screen and most likely have this already set up. AQConnect has two types of users, admin and general. The difference is admin users can add a front page on the app and the owner's personal details will be made available to them. Admin users will need a new password when logging in. You can choose to have all your new estimates automatically update the app. To do this, F6 in Setup and change the N to Y against Auto Update AQConnect. The second part is the setup of the job cost centres. The cost centres is currently used to detail the level of work that is being completed when using the time clock. The repairer is able to list a number of jobs for each cost centre in detail. Note, only the first 8 jobs of each cost centre will be listed on the app. Once the tradesman and the job cost centres are set up, the API server will need to be updated. To do this, click on F3 AQConnect and hold the Alt key down and select F12. More will take you to the AQConnect setup screen where the left side is the API setup and the right side is the AutoQuote setup. Clicking on each button will bring up what is currently populated on either side. To update AQ to the API, click Update. Each time a change is made in any of these 4 sections, the API will need to be updated. For example, we added a new tradesman earlier. As you can see, it is missing on the API side. Clicking Update will sync the data. The timestamp option will need to be set up if you need your images to be date and time stamped. Now our setup is complete, we will move on to the app itself. Start by signing in using your AutoQuote username and password, which is the same as your portal access. If the device is shared, there is no need to select a tradesman from the list. If it is not shared, select from the list. Enter in your password if you are an admin user, then start. If you go to Settings, you have the option to change the share. When AQConnect is initially set up, your existing estimates will be manually uploaded to the app by right-clicking on AQConnect. The specifications of the app will not allow any other characters or format in the phone and email fields in AutoQuote. The Estimates list. You can view your estimate details and upload new images from this list. Once an estimate is given a job number and opened in AutoQuote, the estimate will move to the jobs list. A user with administrator privileges may add an estimate by tapping the plus icon in the top right corner. Scroll up to refresh and search the estimate list, or use the search function. Once you tap on an estimate in the list to view its details, you can add and view photos and add notes. Open jobs are loaded directly from AutoQuote. If the user has selected a tradesman upon login, the assigned jobs are grouped at the top of the list. Scroll up to refresh and search the list, or use the search function. Jobs listed are color-coded. Jobs in progress are in green, new jobs are black, and paused jobs are yellow. Once you tap on a job in the list to view its details, you can add and view photos, add notes, and clock your labour and choose the tradesman code. Select the job type if applicable. If you are not sharing the device, your tradesman code will be pre-selected. Tap the Start button when ready to activate the timer and record your labour time. When the job is in progress, tap Stop when you stop working on a job to end the session. If applicable, change the status for this job or navigate back to the jobs list. A paused job can be restarted at any time. Closed jobs. When you close a job in AutoQuote, it moves the job to the Closed Jobs list in the app. These jobs can be duplicated by an admin user by selecting the plus key. This will create a new estimate in AutoQuote and is handy for repeat customers. Let's look at AQConnect in AutoQuote. The first screen is the Import screen. Log is where you will find a list of every job that has been imported into AutoQuote along with the number of images. Job log shows the tradesmen that are clocked onto the jobs. AutoCheck starts the AutoCheck program that will check the API for new information every 2 minutes, depending on what the setup time is. AutoCheck will remain minimised on the taskbar and need only run on one PC. Start will manually check the API for any new information and update AutoQuote. Uploading existing notes to the app is as easy as selecting To AQC after entering the notes. The prefix .aqc is added to the note in both AutoQuote and the app. We have reached the end of our video today. Any questions, please call or email our help desk using the information on the screen.